Due to a technical glitch, the first 30 minutes of this stream had no audio sent out. So here's a brief recap of what happened. So, as they were staring down a room full of elemental zombies, the group began to battle these beasts, with Val throwing himself into the fray at the front.
Hey, Chris, was Vale gonna stay there or back up to let them get?
Well, I'm pretty much last on the thing, right? Yeah. But yeah, essentially, he's down to take blows.
Yep.
I thought we were going to choke point them. We're going to let them walk out one by one, and then while they walk out,
now we have advantage on attacks on all but one of them. So I feel pretty good about that.
That works. Just like yell out what you want Vol to do, and then by the time it comes out for him to go, he'll figure it out.
I'm not gonna use my bonus action. I'm done.
Okay. Defend the hot gates.
All right. So, yes, you see another zombie in the back here. This one, its chest expands in the same motion that you saw the previous one, but this time, you see like a crackling, like golden energy, kind of like streaming through it.
It's the elemental rave party.
And I need you to make that dexterity saving throw again, my friend.
Is there like house music playing in the background?
you got Sandstorm playing.
You interrupted their college party.
That save is not high enough. And so you're going to take 9 points of lightning damage.
Ooh.
They're playing Skrillex, drop the bass.
Oh, male tits. Damn.
Drop out the bass.
You said 7?
9.
9.
Good boy.
And
you said
so
3?
So then the one toward the front is going to try and slam itself against you. And I'm assuming a 9 does not hit.
Get that weak shit out of here.
Yeah,
It's like trying to like shake the feeling back into his limbs from like the lightning and cold he's just got subjected to.
Yeah. It just and just hits the wall on its way trying to hit you. And with that, Hogar, it is your turn.
So, Hogar, that lovable person, is going to take the wand. He's going to flare it up, make it look nice, and then he already knows it's not going to work. He didn't attune to it, and so he does that. And then he's like, yeah. So, and then he shows everybody he can't do it now because he hasn't to. And then he goes put it back away. So what he will do is he will walk up.
Bippity boppity boo.
Bippity boppity boop. And actually, can I just close the door? I mean,
you can. Not really.
Okay,
because Vol is because currently Vol is right there, and he's in the space that you would have to be to close the door.
So I'll go 2 spaces here, in fact, and I will say, Vol, close the door. Just close the door. We're just gonna walk away. Just close the door. We'll walk away. And I know Dolly got you for healing. I understand. I get it. You did Fairy Fire. That's a great spell.
Hear me out. I do have protection from evil and good.
I hear you.
Which I was gonna hit Vol with.
Okay, I was like, does Vol have protection from evil and good?
So I will hold my action just in case the door request isn't heated and some people go out. But close the door.
All right. So Vol, it is your turn.
So like Vol's getting zapped by cold and like dodging cold from this way and getting zapped from this way, and then Hogar's like, hey yo, by the way, sipping tea, stirring it with his wand of fireballs, and he's kind of like, you should probably shut this door. And Vol is kind of like, I got shit to do, like shutting this door. And then so and so he like he is fucked up, and he knows that if he lays hands on one of these skeletons, he will be less fucked up. But he also wants to shut the door. Is shutting the door a full action, or can I do that with a bonus action?
Shutting the door would be an action. Okay.
Well, then in that case, he's going to take a step back, and he's going to like reach. He's like, Gamu, Gamu, no! Like he's about to fucking like blast some motherfuckers, and then shut the door with his left hand.
Okay. Right. You slam the door. You slam the door shut. And the moment you slam the door shut, the creatures begin trying to like. You hear them kind of like scratching against the door, but it's interestingly enough, it is staying shut. This door is a little bit more fortified than some of the other doors, and you're beginning to see that is probably by design.
All right, so Vol kind of has like a cursory amount of like exertion on the door. It's kind of like it doesn't seem like they're exerting too much on the door, right?
Correct.
All right, so he's like, all right, we might be good, guys. We might be. Might.
I wouldn't stand in front of that door though, because they look like they shoot zappy things and cold things, and that might, So
yeah,
zappy things and cold things, and probably hot things and necrotic things.
Most likely, you do not want that hot line bling.
I'm so mad.
I'm back, guys. How you doing?
Good job, Shay.
Like, I can see why you did it.
Oh, I got more. Get ready. Oh,
But why did you do it?
But why? Why?
Close the door. Cool.
Yeah, Hogar, can you stick the point of that wand under the door and just fireball into the room?
I would.
That's so funny.
That sounds amazingly funny.
That is so funny.
I need like an hour to attune, and then I need to figure out what I need to unattune to do that. Cause
Okay, hear me out. Tiny hut.
That's what I remember. Yes. Why didn't we do this? Like, that was perfect. In fact, Hogar would have said last week that he is down with a tiny hut explosions. But I digress.
So like Vol's like leaning against the wall, the door. It's like, is this hut going? Like, what are we doing?
So we're gonna put the tiny hut in front of the door. Then Hogar's gonna put the attune to the wand, and then
boom,
while inside the tiny hut, put the wand through under the door, and then shoot the fireball.
You got it.
I don't have a problem with that plan. Right. I honestly don't have a problem with that plan at all, except for the fact that the sewer might collapse on us after the explosions of the fireball.
There's a new book come out with new characters. You got it.
Okay. Now that's been said, I don't want to do it anymore. Dahlia's still got some life in her.
Right. Like it's like what I said last week. Low bearing beams, no windows. The blast is more likely to hurt us just as much as it's gonna hurt the zombies.
But
Well-
hear me out. Tiny hut.
I mean, we've been talking for a little bit. Are the zombies even still pushing on the door, or have they forgotten about us already?
The zombies are, the pressure that they're putting on the doors is pretty negligible. As I said, this door is fairly fortified.
I don't see why we even need the hut. It seems like
No,
they're
no,
not
no.
getting out anyway.
I was joking.
Guys,
That wasn't a real plan.
You know, spent
I
5
do
minutes on a
need to
not
heal
real plan.
Vol because he's looking pretty messed up. I'm
I'm a-
running real low on spell slots, but I will.
So as I was drinking tea, did we hit all the doors before we got to this door? Like, are we sure that this is the way?
No. There's one door that I'm next to, and we haven't opened it or seen
Okay.
what's in it.
Hogar, do you have any heals, just for the record?
I do not have any heals for the body, but when I sing, I heal the soul.
Ooh.
So that's
Okay.
about-
So, Vol, is your soul damaged or is your body damaged?
Yes.
Okay. So I really do need to heal you.
Like water for chocolate.
Yep. Okay.
Would it be a good idea to tiny hut here and then continue?
and take like a short rest.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
We totally could do that.
Mhm.
But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use my channel divinity
Mhm.
to
Mhm.
harness divine power. And yeah, I will regain a extended spell slot of up to level 2. And then I will cast a second level prayer of healing.
Okay.
So we got 10 minutes.
So everyone's got 21 health to regain, which is really only Vault, but it should top everyone else up if you were down at all.
I appreciate it.
Vol feels invigorated. You can visibly see strength pump into his body, and he like limbers up his limbs, and you can feel he feels good.
So I had an idea. Since we're taking 10 minutes to do prayer healing. I
Oh
can
no. Prayer of healing just happened. It was
Oh.
a spell.
It's not it don't cast time.
She didn't ritual it. She
I-
fucking cast it.
I thought you had to. I thought it was just a. Okay, never mind. Sweet.
Nope.
We don't have.
Oh,
10
no,
minutes.
you're right. Prayer of healing takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
To cast. No, you're right.
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
So no, you're good. You're good. Because you're good. So while that 10 minutes happening, I'm thinking that it would be easier except for us checking the doors. I can have my unseen servant open the doors at least so we get like a prompt and don't have to be right next to the door when we check it.
The unseen servant can't communicate what he sees, can he?
but
But
we can
somebody
see
start-
through the door once it's open.
And if somebody shoot, like we're good because we're not in front of the door to get that hit.
It's true.
So
I think that
Winston,
ahead.
do we feel like this is the last big room in the sewer? Like there's there's much left.
Make a perception check.
Well, we also know there was that whole area to the left we didn't go that went down. So I mean, there's no telling how much more there is. We're going this way because we think this is the way up.
It's a nat 20.
Hey,
Yeah. Like you feel like you're going in the right direction. Like heading this way. Like looking what I can say is that looking into the room with the zombies in it, that's just a room.
Right.
From what you've seen. It's a room like the others. The only difference is that this door is more fortified. There's a door at the end of this hallway where Malachi is. And it seems from what you guys have experienced that that whatever is going on here, it like you're closer to it.
Okay. Well, are we going to bypass these things, or are we going to kill them?
Yeah, I can I bar the door somehow? Let me check.
Well, if we're going to kill them anyway, why don't we just? I can't move other people's icons, but move to the side. Let them come out. We get 3-on-1, and we just kill them one at a time. It'll be super easy.
We could just leave them alone.
That's if they come out, because they keep just shooting from inside the room.
Well,
They also didn't have no space to move because Vol's right next to it, so they couldn't go past them.
We
right.
could just.
But if we leave
them alone.
Well, that's why I'm asking. If we're going to leave them alone, then let's just press on. If we're going to kill them, let's just do it now. We don't need to take a long rest to kill these guys.
That's true.
No, right. Let's move forward, I think.
Okay, so you did cast Spirit Healing, right?
I did.
Okay.
For 21.
And just in case, since ritual cast, I'll just ritual cast Unseen Servant. So my Unseen Servant's here now.
Okay.
Can I check the door that I'm right next to? Like, can I peek in?
Yeah, sure.
I would just like to peek in.
Okay.
And
you.
Yeah.
So you peek through the door, and there are 2 bodies lying on the ground. One of which is distinct because you notice that is a tiefling woman. And the other is lying on the ground, is human.
Okay.
Are they taking a nap? Or
I mean, you can get closer to examine.
Wave everyone in, and I tell them there's bodies. I will check the tiefling.
Wait.
I will check the tiefling and do a medicine check.
Before you
Okay.
touch because I don't want you to. I don't know if they're alive or dead. I'll have Tyrone just touch them right quick.
Tyrone.
Yeah, I called on Tyrone.
Your Unseen Servant goes up and
so if you're moving into the room like proper, you do notice that the walls and the floors are covered with there's splashes of dried blood, and both of the bodies are they're kind of like their hands are over their head and they're chained and they're like limp. They're lying limp on the ground. And in the middle of the room, there is a wooden chair with a whip on it with blood on it. And then there's a bucket with salt that's on the floor.
Well,
It's easier to cut bacon with knives than whips.
So I kind of want to that's we need to wake them up. We need to figure out what happened because that's whatever happened there with the salt and the blood and the whip, and my mind knows exactly what happened. We need to. They are in trouble, but I don't know if they're good or bad. But I'm pretty sure they're probably good.
Can I make a medicine check to see if they're alive? Because it looks like if there's a lot of dry blood, that they might not be alive.
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Yeah.
I'll give it. I'll give the help action.
Are you proficient with medicine? D?
I'm not proficient, but I do have a +5.
Can I give you advantage?
I mean, you wanted to do it, but yeah,
Fine,
you can give me the help action.
I'll take. I will give you the help action. But yeah, I will give you the help action.
24.
Is that medicine?
Medicine. Oh, I hit perception. My bad. It's the same. It's the same thing, though.
Okay. All right. So yeah. The tiefling is unconscious but alive. Barely. The man is dead. The human man is dead. And as Clem walks into the room behind you, you see his eyes widen as he sees the man hanging from the chains, and he immediately runs over, and he's like, "Effenax," and he just kind of like puts his hand on on Effenax's neck, and begins to try and kind of like pull him down from the chain to no avail. And he's
Is
just
there
kind of fiddling with it, trying to get him down.
can I use thieves' tools to unlock the chains on him?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I have proficiency with thieves' tools. I have expertise in thieves' tools. I don't know how this works. So that would probably be. Would that be like sleight of hand plus? That'd be sleight of hand doubled, right? Double my proficiency.
It'd be sleight of hand with your proficiency. I'm not sure where the double proficiency comes from.
I have
Expertise?
I have expertise in.
Oh, well,
my
yeah,
thieves' tools.
with expertise, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. So it's 6 plus what's my dex? My dex is 3, and I have the lucky stone, which makes it 4. So that's 10 plus. I'm going to use guidance on myself to do this. So 10 plus my roll. Come on. So it's D20. So that's 10 plus 10 plus a 3, so 23.
Okay. Yeah, you pretty easily unlock the chains. On I would say you unlock on both of them.
Okay. Is the whip magical or is it just a regular standard whip? I wouldn't know that. I'm gonna take the whip anyway.
Okay. Yeah, you pick up the whip. It's pretty nasty. And yeah, there's fresh blood dripping from it.
Can I do another medicine check to try to bring the tiefling out of back to consciousness?
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
15?
She's still unconscious.
Okay. Clem, who's Effenax? Who sorry about your loss. This looks really gruesome.
You look over to Clem, and he has a hand over his mouth as he's kind of like holding FNX, and he was my caravan coordinator. The Jasso family employed him. He was a upstanding employee of the Goodman house.
You recognize the other woman?
I had heard that the Othune family had a tiefling in their employ. We've done business with them before, but I don't know her.
We've heard the name Othune before, right? Guys,
Not
do we know?
Doesn't ring a bell to me.
I don't have it in my notes, which would make me say no, but I am an imperfect being.
So we're just gonna write down on some notes real quick. Othun. Othun.
I'm
So
sorry.
we should probably take her with us.
Yeah,
Well-
that's fine.
Johan, you disagree?
I agree. Long term, I think short term, I wouldn't mind exploring around a little more. I mean, those zombies are really close, but they don't seem to
Yeah.
be getting out. So I don't think she's in any peril. Dragging her around might. So now they're going to slow us down, and it might expose her to stuff she doesn't need to be exposed to.
Yeah. Before we leave, we'll bring
yeah.
her with. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
at least take
I'll-
out the change though. Like,
I'll unlock her chains as well with my thieves tools.
I said you already did
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
okay, I'm sorry, I missed it.
Cool. So there's another room to the north.
Yes,
map, I
there's.
guess.
Did you lock our tokens down? I don't think I can move mine.
I think you guys need to reload the page.
Yeah, I had to refresh the page earlier.
Okay, let me refresh then.
Because it doesn't seem like the map is updating for you guys.
That's
joyous technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties song. Here we go. We changing it, and now I can see things. Technical difficulties is done.
All right.
So Clem is like you see him kind of like lay F and X down on the floor. And he like bows his head and he's like muttering something under his breath as he lays him down. And then Clem turns to the tiefling and he is going to attempt to you see him like reach into his pocket for something and give it to her. And she wakes up. And as she like is slowly coming to, she looks about at you guys. She's still pretty bloody and bruised as she wakes.
Malachi's holding the whip that she was tortured with.
Yeah.
I stored that. I stored that away.
Okay.
There.
She. Who are you?
Hello. We're here to try to rid the how are you? How did you get down here?
We're here to wipe out the cultists. Or
I was
recon the cultists.
attacked in Lower City. They knocked me unconscious and brought me here.
Huh.
And when you
Uh,
say
they-
attacked, what did they look like?
I don't know what they looked like when they attacked me, but the ones that tortured me, they all had markings of a fist tattooed on the back of their hands.
Did we see that on the
Pretty redundant.
people that we killed before?
I mean, you would recognize that as the fist of Bane, like a fist of Bane would.
But but the guy and the girl who was in that room with the gnome swords, did they have those on their hands?
One of them did, yes.
Okay.
It was like kind of like a fist in the skull.
Mhm.
Okay.
We could show her the heads and say, was it one of these two?
Well, maybe.
Maybe
I
not.
think that feels a little
Show them
traumatizing,
the
but I'm not going to
decapitated
tell you what
heads.
to do.
Yeah, like not. I would say no. Let's not show them the heads
Okay.
of decapitated folks.
I think we've got enough information about.
Yeah, I think we could assume that we took
Fair.
care of them.
Fair.
We would
She-
like to take you back to safety, but first we want to make sure we've cleared this sewer out. This is Clem, and I like motion to Clem. I don't know if you're familiar
Sure.
with him.
Of the Jasso family. And she weakly kind of like tilts her head over to see Ephanax's body. And she says, I'm sorry. He tried to hold out as long as he could, but it was too much for him. They asked him about you. Any information that he had.
She's talking to Clem.
Yes.
Okay.
And you see Clem, I'm just kind of, he gets, he's angry, which is a new expression for that you've seen on him. As
Reasonable.
he's like crouched down, and he says, and I'm assuming they asked you about the Othuns. And she says, yes. If they tortured us for a while until I'm assuming they got bored or they heard what they were looking for. And then they headed north. The last thing I heard before I passed out was stone scraping across the floor.
Ooh. Can I feed her can I hand her a good berry? And I'm not gonna feed it to her, but can I give her one of my magical good berries?
So, yeah, sure, yeah, you can.
I'm not doing that. I put it in her hand and I say, eat this, you will feel better.
Ooh, that tickled me.
So she takes it. Yeah, she takes it.
I ask her. Shay. I ask her if yeah. Do you know if there's this is horrible what has happened to you. Are you aware of any information that would have made them back off? Like, are you aware of anything that was said by you or FNX?
I think they heard what they wanted. As I said, they were asking us about noble families that we work for.
She said she heard stone grind on stone. Is this door to the north made out of stone?
No, the door to the north is wooden.
I'm just hoping it's another bookcase that leads out and not.
Yeah. Is there
bad
any
thing.
marks on the ground giving away secret doors?
Make a perception check for me.
I will give you advantage and
I
guidance.
will look at y'all while you do it.
Blessings. Bad D4.
Like that.
That works.
Don't laugh at him. He did his best.
Right.
I tried. I looked hard.
You did.
Yeah, there's nothing in this room that's out of order.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the only thing left to do is to go through this door prepared for the worst.
I will cast Mage Armor.
I will scout ahead. and I will go to the door to the north.
This door we came through, is there a way to barricade it?
With the chair.
There's a chair sitting there's a pretty sturdy chair sitting in the center of the room still.
Can we kind of do that under the doorknob thing?
Certainly.
Okay, so just in case the zombies get out, that's another door they got to get through.
Smart.
All right. Well,
Good.
while y'all doing that, I will scout ahead and I will go north.
So, Malachi, you move upwards into a room. You see stairs descending, and there is a corner. It veers off to a corner to the right or to the south. Yeah.
Okay. As a kid that grew up watching Nick Arcade, that is actually something that used to terrify me. When the little person had to move on the board, it's like dun 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 dun, and then something would pop up.
Yes.
That looks exactly like that, and it gave me flashbacks. But I will go forward, and I will go down the steps.
Is down. It is.
I'm expecting y'all to follow me. That I said I would scout ahead.
I know.
I didn't say I was going to scout alone.
But it's down though.
So as you move to that,
Scout ahead to me tells me that it's alone until you tell us to come with you.
so as you move ahead, a man spots you
Well done.
immediately,
I got
and
spotted.
he begins running. He begins running to the east.
Get him!
And we
I
are
shout for
going to.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, shout. What do you say?
I would say we got company, and then
I
we're
guess
going to take a break.
hey.
Hey, yo.
Ew.
Malachi had sneaked around the corner, but not sneaked well enough to be spotted by the Fist of Bane on guard. And currently, he is beginning to run eastward, seemingly to alert his friends. And so, as such, we are jumping back into things. But before we do, just a reminder, you can affect the stream. You can donate your channel points. You can donate bits to encourage the players or the GM. It is up to you. All the way from 100 bits to 500 bits, or 1,000 points to 5,000 points. And you can follow and subscribe to give inspiration or a nat 20. So that information has been dropped in the chat. So support the players, equip them to fare better in their adventures. But with that being said, we are coming back in. So Malachi, you see this man. He has begun to run off.
Han Solo that shit. Chase him down. Make him think.
I was going to ask, could I shoot him in the knee before he leaves? Or, I mean, during the chase, like, I was going to ask, like, if he starts running, I was going to ask, could I take out my bow and shoot him?
That is, I can guarantee you that's going to take more time than it takes for him to just turn and start running.
Okay.
You can try and chase after him, sure.
Yeah.
I could, I'll have you make dexterity checks for that, but the time. You know what? I will give you, but I need you to make an athletics check.
Oh, I'm not good at those.
I believe in you.
Oh, I'm not good at those.
I still
One of the
believe
things
in
I'm
you.
not good at. There's few things I'm good at. That's not one of them. Athletic check.
Yes.
So I can use guidance.
I don't know if there's any other type of role for athletics.
Okay. Okay, I will use guidance on myself.
Use
I have
use
proficiency in this. I have proficiency in
Good.
this.
There
Okay.
you go.
Hey, okay, I got an 18 plus 1, so that's a 19.
Okay.
Quick maths.
Good.
Yes,
good.
quick math.
Good. Quick
2
math.
plus 2 is 4.
Math dance.
Um. So you are able to you quickly catch up to him. What do you want? What do you do once you catch up to him?
I try to stop him.
Are you going to try and like tackle him, or like how are you going to try and stop him?
I feel bad.
Feeds him a good berry.
Can I... Can I take out my rapier and like a kid, like the bully kid in the neighborhood who would try to throw sticks into your bike tires to stop you? Can I try to use my rapier to trip his knees, or like to
Give me a dex. Actually, he's going to make a dex saving throw. What's your dex score?
My dex score? The score is 16.
Okay.
I have a +3 in my dex.
Okay, so his DC is going to be 16.
Okay.
And he's going to make a dexterity saving throw to try and not get tripped up. He rolled a 14. His modifier is 3, so that's a 17. So you reach out your rapier to try and trip him up, and he like does like a quick hop over it. And he eventually goes to the south, and starts banging on the door, and he's like, "Intruders! Intruders!" And
Okay.
you begin to hear, Malachi, shuffling on the other side of the door.
Well, all this is happening. Can I be giving everybody still in the room with me advantage on their initiative rolls by vigilantly blessing them?
Yeah,
Sweet.
go for it.
I do that.
Oh.
I will. I hear him, right?
Yes.
Like
yep. Yeah, like he's not far from you. He just kind of your attempts to thwart his run.
The gang, did we run after him after he yelled that?
I would have. I was.
Yeah.
there.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you guys can move yourself into position.
Boom.
As I'm running through these halls,
if I can still see him, I want to shoot him. I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just trying to shoot him in the knee.
Let's just kill him.
It's like, well, you hit his elbow, therefore you fail.
Yep. Can we
Okay.
move all the way right up to this?
as I'm running through this hallway, Vol is trying to like gauge just how much space is in these hallways. Like how tall
They're
is
fairly it's about 8 feet tall. It's
8
not
feet tall? Okay.
Yeah.
It's not quite giant size.
No. And the hallways are fairly narrow. Like these corridors are fairly narrow.
Okay, as we're running, Dahlia, I look at you and say, okay, trust me. Just when you get there, and I'm whispering this, cast Tiny Hut. Just do it. Just do it. Just trust me. Just do it. And I throw my wand. Just do it. Trust me.
It's my only 3rd level slot.
Yes, but this will be amazing.
Doesn't Tiny Hut take 10 minutes?
Not if I cast it.
Cast it. I mean, you don't have to, but I mean.
Listen, I trust you, but I'm also not gonna do it. But I trust you. I just need to be able to heal people. So I think I need to save it.
I'll put the one away.
Winston, are you stopping us before we get all the way up to this guy?
I was just gonna say, Malachi, if you're taking your shot, I need you to make your attack roll. I'm not stopping you. Like,
All right.
you guys let me know what you want to try and do, because you're not technically in combat yet.
I'm going to get all the way up to him and stab him.
I was trying to shoot or the arrow catcher gets there.
Well, yeah, exactly. He's going to have plenty of time to shoot before it gets
Okay.
I'm gonna. I'm going to do Radiant Soul. So my eyes start glowing like purple, and I get 2 incorporeal wings, and yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I put my
Okay.
key away, and I put my sword out, and I already mage blade. As soon as that door opened, I will cast blade. I will start blade singing.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 1, so I'm going to re-roll.
You did, I saw
Because,
that.
Nobody rolls more nat ones than a halfway.
man, bro. I got a 13.
Okay. That does not hit. It strikes the door in front of him, and he immediately turns.
I will start. I'm gonna hit this corner. I'm gonna duck behind the corner, and I'm gonna try to hide as the rest of my team comes through.
You cannot do that right now after you just fired that shot. What is
Darn
going
it.
to happen is that you guys are going to roll for initiative.
Sweet.
Roll for initiative.
But we
Turn
got-
order has been cleared. Malachi, you have been, or no, Malachi has not been added. The token under you has been added.
Shoot, I
Malachi,
rolled
you have
2
been
nat
added.
20s.
I think I also rolled a nat 20. I did. I rolled a natural 20.
that
So
means-
what does that give you? 20.
I got a 24.
I also rolled a nat 20.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
You have advantage. You have advantage.
Okay.
Roll your nat 20. Johan also has advantage. Well, I thought it was a nat. I got really excited.
Still though.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
these are great initiative rolls. I'm so pumped right now.
I didn't get a nat 20, but I got a nat
123.
19.
We all have 20
Right.
on initiative.
We bum rushing these people. Stay stump squad. Like
That's
what
so
fucking-
good.
All right.
We call it the Recon Squad. That's our crew name. The Recon Squad.
Down with it.
I'm so
Are
pumped right
recon.
now.
I'm making the shirts.
We are Recon.
Okay. But yes.
Squad. Squad.
So good. So good. It's just so tasty.
So yeah, you guys rolled very well. They rolled very poorly for the most part. At the top of the order, so this door is still closed behind this guy, and this guy has drawn his drawn a mace, and he's getting ready to come at you. So,
Okay.
So with that, Malachi, it is your turn at the top of the order. So,
Okay. I am going to. I feel like this is gonna be bad. I feel like this is a bad idea, but I'm gonna roll with it because I trust the special tactics in Recon Squad. Stars. That's what we are. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to use my hide. I'm going to use the hide action as a bonus action.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for stealth?
Yes. Roll for stealth.
I get advantage. First one was a 26. Second one was a 27. I'll take the 27.
You are well hidden, my friend.
All right. So I will use. Can I peek around the corner and take a shot at him, or can I?
No.
Or can I
From where
hold
you
my action?
You can hold your action, but from where you are, you can't you can't attack him from there.
Okay. Can I take a step out? And that'll be my 25th spot, my 25th movement, and
Yeah, you can move here and attack him. Yeah.
Okay. I will do that.
And be sure to add your sneak attack to that when you do.
Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Because I'd be forgetting.
Hey, raid! Welcome to the raid.
All right. I have sneak attack. Do I have advantage?
Yes, you do.
Oh, snap. All right, cool. I get to use my bow. Yeah, let's go.
Do it. Do it.
First attack was a 16. Second attack was a 8. I will take the 22 to hit.
22 certainly hits.
All right. I'm going to roll the arrow, which is a d6.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 9 points of damage plus sneak attack, which is 6 points, so 15 altogether.
All right, you fire your bow at him, and the arrow flies toward him, and it sticks him right in the chest, and he is feeling that as it that arrow goes right through him.
Ooh. Okay.
You hear it. You
That is
hear
my
it hit the
turn.
stone in the wall behind him.
Ooh, that was a through and through. That was a good shot. Yeah, I that's the end of my turn.
All right. Johan, the Black Swan. It is your
All right.
move.
So this guy is still staying on his feet after that?
I'm
No.
sorry, what was that?
Never mind, I'm good. I was mistaken.
Is he still on his feet after that?
He is still on his feet after that, but he is looking rough.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20 to here. Does this door like open out towards me or into the room?
It opens into the room.
That doesn't help then. Okay. And is there a door right here, or is that just the end of the hallway?
There's a door right here, and there's a door right here.
Ouch. Okay. Well, I will try to finish him off with a sword stroke then. And
Okay. Give me that attack roll.
why?
Why indeed? This is a question that we all must ask at some point in our lives.
Okay, so the D&D Beyond is glitched. It won't let me roll, so I'll just roll and roll 20.
Yeah.
I have a +7 to this, so
Okay,
that would be 16.
16. That does not pierce his armor. He just kind of deflects that with his shield. And yeah.
It's very unfortunate. I will get down this way and get ready to block this door in case somebody starts coming out that way.
Okay. Dahlia, it is your move.
Yep. I will I'm gonna cast with my 3rd level spell slot that's left. I'm gonna cast Aura of Vitality. And so I get it's a 30-foot aura. And Is anyone missing any hit points? I think I healed you guys all up already.
I'm feeling good.
Is Clem? How's Clem doing?
Clem is just kind of hiding around the corner.
Okay.
Oh, I am missing hit points.
You are okay. You'll take some heals then as my bonus action. It's 11 healing
11
for you.
Sweet.
Yeah. And I'm gonna stay a little bit out of the way so that you guys can get through this hallway. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Then it's me.
Indeed, Vol, it
Are
is
you
your
back to
move.
full now, Vol?
I am now back to full.
Solid.
That got me up. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is this a hostile right here?
Yes, it is.
Well, I'm gonna. And then, so yeah, I'm going to pop this lady or person in the face.
Okay.
Step in and just go for a overhand right. Boom.
Yeah, let's see that attack roll.
Oh, I would love to give you this attack roll, but for some reason I hit the back button on the D&D Beyond tab, and it took me out.
Yeah,
I know, right? Instead of just going to the other tab to look at the Avernus thing, it's like, fuck, I accidentally hit back. So I gotta relog back in, get my character sheet.
D&D Beyond.
That indeed.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. D&D Beyond.
All right, and then now I am going to throw in this attack. Fighting style unarmed. Boom.
You go for a swing, and he just blocks it with his shield.
You muddy fucker, he says, and then he is upset at all of his at all of his decisions up until right now because he was banking on that. And then, he is upset. And then he shrugs. He's like, oh, can't hit them all.
Okay. Hogar, I believe it is your turn.
Hogar, realizing that even though he rolled a 20, he's still behind everybody, which is it's funny to him. He is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Dang it, y'all are in the way. Oh.
There's the square right in front of him.
Yeah, I was trying to go in front of Malachi. Because it'll be a corner shot, but I can't do a corner shot because the corner's getting blocked. So I am going to stay there.
I have faith in you. I have faith in you, homie. Trust your hand.
I do, but I didn't want you to. Okay, so I am going to keep my eyes on the door, on the 2 doors. And if anybody comes out of either, I'm going to keep my eye on Malachi's door. If anybody comes out on Malachi's door, I'm shooting them with a mine silver, which is
Mine silver. Okay,
yes.
gotcha.
Yes.
All right.
Take a 9.
So, boom. That's what I'm going to do.
So, Buddy Boy here is going to swing his mace at Vol. That is a nat 20.
Vol says no.
I thought we used up all the nat 20s. That's not fair.
I
With all of our rolls on initiative, we should have used up all our nat 20s.
Wait.
No.
Hold on 1 second. Don't halflings have the ability to force other people to re-roll nat 20s? Isn't that a feature? Hold on.
You got to tell me if that's an ability that you have. I don't know that that's a halfling feature. I don't think so.
Yeah,
that is a feat. That is not a feature. That is a feat.
That's
Never
the same
mind.
thing.
So right now it's a
no,
vote.
That's the same-
no,
that's the
you
same
don't
thing.
have
No,
it.
it's
You don't have it.
I don't have it.
It's an
yet.
optional. You
Yeah,
can
it's a
take it at some
it's a
point.
feat that you can have,
Yeah,
but
you
I
don't
yeah,
currently
you
have
don't
it.
have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It exists, but as we reminisce on what could be, Vol is
Also,
getting hit in the face with
also,
his mace.
I'm pretty sure feat and feature are the same thing.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's what feat is short for feature.
Yeah, I know.
this from all of the music.
What? Okay, so in my confusion and in the Fist of Vane's confusion, he's going to swing.
Fist of
And
Vane?
that is that's 13 points of 13 points of necrotic damage.
Oof. For a crit, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too bad at all. So Vol is kind of like, fuck. But he's kind of like, all right. He kind of like limbers up. He's getting ready to throw hands.
Yep.
You said 13, correct?
Yep. 13 points of necrotic. As that happens, you see the door behind him open up, and you see another fighter. Vol, you, I think for you seeing into the room, yeah. So as this door opens up, you see at least two other people in that room behind this guy. Three other people in that room, at least.
And Vol was kind of like, fuck. Like, he kind of says it to himself at first, and he's kind of like, brace yourselves! And he kind of like squares his shoulders up and kind of like tightens his guard up as he sees that there's more than just this one dude with the mace in front of him.
Yeah, for sure. I believe you had a held action, Hogar. Are you
Did.
as this door opens? Are you
Make
using
an
that?
check. Make an saving throw.
Yeah. That is a 12, so that fails, right?
That fails. He takes
92 damage.
92. No, 7 psychic damage, and something else happens, and then he must subtract a D4 on his next saving throw to the end of my next turn.
Okay.
I'd just like to say that if Shay was DMing, if you're like 94 damage, he'd be like, yeah, sure, but but for some reason you feel like it doesn't do as much damage. As you thought.
Facts! Big facts!
I would never do that. What?
As a
that's
fighter
cruel.
without a magic weapon, that made me incredibly angry at the amount of ghosts that we fought.
Oh my god.
That would never be something I would do. Man, that sounds so like petty.
We have hundreds of hours of footage.
We have the receipts. I have framed them and they fuel me.
Your review's under your DMing's under review.
So Johann, Vol, Malachi, you guys just hear this yelling. You just hear as this guy runs out into the hall with two maces akimbo. And
Kimbo, that's my new band name.
And he's gonna swing at you, Johann.
What's up? Whoa! Balls up.
That is a nat 20. On the first one.
We are Mason.
And that is, and the second one is a 19.
19 does not hit, but a nat 20 will.
Yep.
And I am immune to crits, so it's just a hit.
Okay.
And
All right. So That is.
What?
Yeah.
So
Um,
We
involve-
went over this last time, Lauren.
I know. I know. I'm still.
It's really nice dwarven.
It is
made,
exciting.
yeah,
so Vol's headcanon is that his roles like played into that. It's like roll. He's gonna,
He's hitting him with that Floyd Mayweather shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, fucking
He's hitting him with the Floyd Mayweather shoulder.
that is 20 points of necrotic damage.
on a non-crit.
Yep.
Oh,
A non-crit just dealt 20. What the
Yep.
hell?
Oh, that's
My
tighten up, son.
That's like 10s.
Wow.
Oh,
See, he rolled, but then he left his arms up, so then he got hit in the ribs. You know what I'm saying? He
I
got caught.
said elbows up.
He had his elbow. He had his elbow up here, and all this got caught.
Yeah, and then you guys, you see these guys moving up. There's not room for them to come out, so they're just gonna chill here in the room. So, Malachite, is your turn.
Said, "Come on in the room." And I'm gonna grab my rapier. I'm gonna put the bow away. I'm gonna sling the bow back over my body. I'm gonna grab my rapier. I'm going to slide under. I'm gonna pivot behind our fighter, and I'm going to smack this dude in the knee like Chucky in Child's Play, like, you know what I'm saying, like how he did the teacher in Child's Play 2 with my
Okay.
rapier.
Give me that attack roll.
Hey, I got 21.
That hits.
Hey. So that's 3 damage, and because my friends are accosting him, I get sneak attack.
sneaky.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
Wait. Yeah, that's 6 damage because you're modifier, right?
Yeah. What did I say?
You said 3 damage.
You're right. Excuse me. I was wrong. 6 damage plus 9, which makes it 15.
You and this 15. That's your number.
Yeah,
Is that rapier magical?
No, it's not. It's just a mundane.
For some reason, it doesn't do as much damage as one might think.
Wait. Okay.
That's so funny.
Oh gosh.
I'm going to, because this person seems a little bit more stronger than everybody else, I'm going to mark him as my favorite foe, and he's going to take an extra D4 damage.
Okay. What kind of damage is that?
This is hold on. Well, it's 2. Whenever you hit a creature with an attack roll, you may mark that target as your favorite foe for a minute. Until you lose concentration, as if you're concentrating on a spell. The first time you hit on each of your turns, you can deal your favorite foe.
Wait, so we won't take anything this round, right?
No. It's on hit. It says it's also said including when you mark it. So I'm marking him now. It doesn't what kind of damage it is.
So that should be assumed that it's the same type of damage. So how much
Yes.
how much additional damage does he take?
He took 2.
Okay, and Lawrence, you are kind of quiet. I'm not sure why.
You just randomly got quiet. So check
Yeah.
plug back into your mic.
I gotta. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
I got a phone call. That's why.
Ah.
That will do it.
So he takes. So you roll 2.
Yeah, I rolled 2 on my D4.
So he takes 1.
When that happens, and he is marked with my mark, I will take a note of that. and I'm going to stay in the same space as Val. I'm going to pivot behind Ball's leg because I can hide in his space.
Okay.
As a halfling, so I will do that. Like, I'm just in his shadow. Like,
Okay. Johan, it's your move.
All right. So rules question: if I fight defensively, do I have to forfeit all actions, or can I like spend an action to fight defensively?
Um,
I'm trying to remember if fight defensively is a thing in 5e specifically.
It is. It is.
Okay.
But I don't know if if you have to forfeit. Because if I second wind, can I attack, then second wind, fight defensively?
Okay.
Well,
I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying
not
to
100%
figure
sure.
it out right now.
because the action comic, you could do a dodge that would be like, you do a dodge that would be like, you could get disadvantage on your turns. I'll make they have disadvantage
Yeah.
when
So
they hit you.
are you talking about taking a dodge action?
Yeah, because that's
That's an
like,
action.
That'd be the only thing I could think of that's
Yeah.
like defensively, be like a dodge action.
right.
Is that the one where you get +4 armor class?
No, you get
no.
in 5e you can take a dodge action, and attacks on you will get disadvantage.
Okay. All right. That's probably
Until
what
the
And
end
you
of
make
your-
dex
until the end
saving
of your
throws
turn.
with advantage. So
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. All right. And dodge just costs an action. It doesn't mean you forfeit all your actions.
Yeah,
Right.
it's cost action.
Okay.
right.
All right. So
You can still use your bonus action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just means that you're focusing on avoiding attacks.
all right. So what I'm going to do first of all is second wind, because that was a good hit.
Mhm.
Of course. What? How?
What?
I have +4.
And then add 4, it just didn't descend. It
He
just-
rolled
you add
All right,
3
never
plus
mind.
4.
So
Okay.
it's a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Gotcha.
Okay.
So you didn't roll a -1.
Yeah. That's.
It
All
just
right,
didn't.
so-
It's just not adding the modifier to it.
Yeah.
What does that bring you to, Hal?
I'm about 75% now after that.
Okay.
He took half my hit points almost.
Yeah.
I will then attack. Let's see how badly I need that dodge. I'm assuming a 24 will hit.
A 24 certainly hits.
Well, if
All
you
right.
attack, then you wouldn't be able to dodge. Because
Sure, I can. I'm a fighter.
Oh, well, you can second round.
Yep.
So
I
action
will.
surge.
Yep.
Yep.
I will
Hey.
deal 12 damage, which of course is going to get nerfed down because it's just a mundane sword.
And is that on the guy that ran through, or the
Yeah,
original guy that you were targeting?
Yeah. No, the guy who hit me for 20 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be 6.
And since I hit him, I will taunt him with my Cavalier's mark.
Mm-hmm. And so he has disadvantages on attacks against anyone but you, right?
Anyone but me. Yep.
Yeah.
And then I will action surge and dodge because I just said hit me. Come at me. Come at me. Oh my god, I better not
Yes.
All right. Good
Yeah.
turn. Good turn.
Come
Dahlia,
at me, bro.
it's your move.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up in here. Cool. Who do I have line of sight on? This person? Probably.
Yep.
I will give first of all, let me give some heals to Johan. It's not terrible. That's 8 healing.
All right. That's it's almost like it never happened now.
And I'm going to Word of Radiance. Yeah, I'm gonna Word of Radiance this person.
And it has a negative. He got -4.
It's
to his, kind of save.
Nice.
I mean, mine's a D4, not -4 exactly. Mine's D4.
No, -4 sounds good.
Yeah, so minus D4. Because
Yeah.
of his tactical discipline, he does have advantage on all ability checks and saving throws made during combat. So,
Okay.
Just so that you're aware, he's making this
It
at
does get -30.
advantage.
So
It's negative D4, but yes.
Okay.
Was that a negative
So,
100?
and he rolled a 4, so that's a 16.
Hey.
Oh dang, he rolled a 4 and he gets a 16.
Yeah, he rolled a 20. And he
Got it.
rolled
He
a
failed.
4 on the D4, so it would be 16.
He fails, so I'm gonna do this, and then it's an additional 5 damage. So it is a total of 10 radiant damage.
On this guy, right?
Yeah.
All right. So as you speak your words of radiance, what do you say?
I just say this will not stand.
You say this will not stand. And as you speak these words, it just kind of echoes through the chamber. And as this will not stand, you all hear like an echoing from the heavens of "This will not stand." As another voice fills this corridor, and it is a woman's voice. It sounds like a feminine voice, and this purple light just kind of like courses through this guy and just explodes out of him, particularly out of like the arrow, the hole in him from the arrow that Malachi shot earlier, and he falls to the ground dead.
The wild player in me wishes he said, "You are not prepared."
So Big Mama just yelled at you from the steps, and you to come in. To come
In this house. I'm not gonna be in and outside my house trying to heat up the outside.
You let the flies in. You let the flies in.
Yeah.
You always on
What
that
bills
phone.
you paying slamming doors in and out of here?
The
You
street
keep dying. You keep dying because you're always on that phone.
The street lights is on. What are you doing outside? Bring your ass. This will not stand.
You need to be on this fucking
You see
front
it's
porch.
raining out there. You get it.
You dragging mud into the
What
floor
did I-
carpet, man.
So Dahlia, now that you've thoroughly disciplined this guy, is there anything else that you would like to do? I think you use your bonus action. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
I think I'm good.
All right, Val, it is your turn.
So Vol is going to take so this person right here is subdued, correct?
No.
For
No.
the record, I am hovering off the ground. I don't know how high I can get,
So
but since I do have the ability to fly, I'm at least hovering a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
So the person you fucked up is over here, then, right?
he has disadvantage on all attack rolls against anyone else besides Johan, and he has disadvantage on Johan because Johan is dodging right now. So that's his big thing. He has disadvantage on attack rolls.
So I'm gonna slip right here in between these two.
Okay.
And does this person look fucked up?
I mean, he's looking rough, but he's not. He's not bloodied. He's not.
Yeah, he's taken half damage from everything we've dealt him so far.
Mhm.
All right. So Vol he's going to slip past this guy and then kind of make a quarter turn and then throw a fucking left hook at the back of this dude's dome, assuming he's looking at these people, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Crack him in the back of his dome.
Okay.
Shorty, get.
17.
Are you rolling at advantage?
Oh, sweet. Advantage. I'll roll it again.
Where does it
That hits.
That's a crit.
Yes, it is, my friend.
You got
Wow.
20.
Let's
Jeez.
go!
Wow.
Oh, so many dice are about to be rolled right here. All right. So I'm part rogue. I have a buddy next to him, so I get a D6 on that.
So good at recon.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, it's probably our name.
So I get 2D6
That's why
on
we're
that.
stars. Special tactics and recon.
I get 46. I get 4D10 on the gloves. I get and then 2D8 on.
What kind of damage does the gloves do?
Oh, the
That's
gloves.
so
You got
do
max
2D10.
damage.
That's so good.
So I do 16, 42, 50, 51, and then I gain 26. But I'm not that hurt, so I'm full HP.
So,
You feel as if.
So like I come in, I'm like, and like doing like a fade back, and then crack it with a fucking like super left hook.
so you guys see there's just like a spark of light like emanating from Vol's fist as he cocks back, and there's just a slight flash that happens right before he swings, and you hear like an echoing like deep voice, kind of like someone in Giants, just finish him, and he swings right into this dude. And like where do you hit him? Like in you said the back of his head?
Yeah, so like it just right. Like
right in the back of the head. He just kind of like swings, and his fist goes like right through the dude's head. Like the dude is super dead.
So like Vol, after he like comes through, he's caught back with the right, like getting ready for the return, and he's kind of like realizing that there was almost no resistance on this. He's like, oh shit, and kind of like.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Guys, we just graduated from a yikes to a yikers.
So he didn't hit you you hit him with the Jax move from Mortal Kombat. You're like,
and as Vol pulls back in shock, Hogar, it is your turn.
Sweet. So Hogar, seeing that, is gonna go right here just for a second, right? Where's my thing? Okay, he's gonna go right here just for a second. He's gonna put his arm around Vol, look down, and be like, "Dude, you got knocked up." And then he going to, and then I am going to.
That's why you're breastfeeding. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Indeed.
All right, I'm going to see these two people, and I'm going to be like, "Oh, do I see this person right here?"
Yeah, you see into that room. Yes.
Sweet.
So
I'm gonna be like,
if you can see more than at least 2/3 of the person, then you have sight on him.
oh, I don't have sight. Well, at least on my vision, I don't have sight on him.
Okay, you don't have sight on him. You see that there's someone there, but you don't have full vision. On him, you do. Yes.
Yes. So if we can like, for a second, like step into Vol's thing and be like that and go back out.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna do that. Look at them and be like, I'm gonna say, what do I want to do? Screw it. I am going to swing my sword around, and I'm like a big spectral whip is going to slash at both of their minds as I cast Tasha's Mind Whip at 3rd level. They both got to make a intelligence saving throw.
Whoa.
Saving throw. Okay.
I whip your mind back and forth. I whip my.
That is a 16 and a 9.
Oh, 16 just save. So only one of both of them will take 3d6, which one will be halved.
Right.
Well, let me make sure. Nope. The one who must make a saving throw, fail, say get 3d6, and then more of our next one. So okay, yeah, they both take half. So here is the shot.
And I'm not going to.
Yeah, you heard it too.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
So they both one takes 14.
The other one takes 7.
The other one takes 7, and the person who failed can only do the following thing. They can pick if they want to do a move. They can pick if they want to do an action, or they can do a bonus action. They get 1.
All right. So as you lash, the spectral whip comes into your hand, and it kind of takes the form of like a it's like fog with some level of volume, and it and as you lash out toward these two, you see the one in the back kind of like grasp at his head as he is kind of being torn apart internally. And it is there that we will pause our adventure for today.
Hey.
Can I do my last thing on my turn? Just one.
Go
quick
for
thing.
it. Go for
Just
it.
one quick thing. I'm gonna back up, right, and he can take the opportunity attack if he wants to. I'm gonna back up right here, and then because I can't stay in this space, and then I'm gonna pull out like a napkin and throw on the body. Like, get yourself a towel. Go, you bleeding. Get yourself a towel, and you get the reference. Thank you.
Wipe yourself off, man. You did.
You did. You did.
That's a 15 on the mace attack.
And that does not hit because I'm blazing and baby. Ooh.
Indeed. And so that is our adventure for today, folks. If you enjoy this, our rambunctious antics, our masterful recon, and this this purely illustrious storytelling that happens here, check out the Patreon, the Rim Alternatives Patreon. For just a couple bucks, you can get bonus content. You can also subscribe to this channel, and you'll be able to check out all the other shows that we've got happening throughout the week. Monday through Sunday, we've got a lot of great content for you. With that being said, this is the crew of D&D Episodicals 4, Descent into Avernus. We will be back next weekend, baby. See ya.
Bye.
Hey, yo!
Hey, cheers.